Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the news. Before we begin, a quick look at the headlines. UDP yet to decide on contesting GHADC polls, says will contest independently if participating. HYC demands a CBI probe into 2022 Mukroh firing incident, says delayed justice troubles victims' families. JSU FKJGP warn against scapegoating after Pangap clash, criticized Meghalaya government over alleged border inaction. And Northeast Tribal Councils to send reminder to Union Home Minister Amit Shah on long-pending 6th schedule reforms. Firstly, the local news. UDP President Medbalingdo said the party is yet to decide on contesting the upcoming elections to the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council or GHADC, with a special committee assessing the feasibility of entering the polls. He clarified that if the party contests, it will do so independently. A final decision will be taken after the committee submits its report.
Garo Hills Autonomous District Council election kabagi partit ya ka tarik makanya sa impak bu ya ka tarik dan mereka proses nakabenta ka preparation ya ka election kala ya sama ki note yang ka parti ha Garo Hills kin kila sedang ya ka ban simkan kuno ban pet ya ka beri ba kejimpan kre langin ya simtan ma de election.
The Hinyo Trep Youth Council or HYC through its president Roy Kupar Sindram has demanded that the government initiate a Central Bureau of Investigation or CBI inquiry into the Mukroh firing incident that occurred in 2022 which claimed several lives. Sindram stated that even after 3 years there is still no clarity on the people responsible for the tragic incident. He stated that the delayed and incomplete investigation has caused the victims' families and the public to lose hope in the receiving justice.
Mentala lai tili kisnem kila ayat kat kum gejing keren jong ki noilam jong kasnong mukur jong kado basnong mukro ilai I lamba kila pat kubor ha basni ya kabar pelong itu gejing yalang ban kan mau buram ngi I bakata ka gejing tokit wa lengba ka CBI ru kamshim lapoi he kat kum gejing itu gejong ki ngi yo jing te ba ka CBI hakini gi lai tili kisnem jong ka jia lenti na du bala IT haka ban pelong ya gejing tokit halor kani gejing ja Kim Shim la Shim serious yang kini rekam Kim Shim la tokit kumbade men tokit bahadu kani kapon Kim Shim la I ya kata ka chat sheet la ni ya kajing pengat kendon an ya kita gi break benon kiti hakani kajing penyap dusman di kini do Islam kejongi tega seng asu kum ga seng asu penram jor ningkong ya ka sarkar la jong ka sarkar Meghalaya ka bom shim kya ya kani rekam habai dei kajing yap no jong kini gi break gi nong shong snong jong jela Meghalaya.
Cabinet Minister and Mairang MLA Medbalingdo has stressed the need for transparency in the implementation of the MLA scheme, welcoming any inquiry into possible misuse. Reacting to the ongoing debate triggered by the Chief Minister's call for RTI into MLA schemes in opposition constituencies, he said that while no MLA is perfect, the focus must remain on honest implementation and ensuring benefits reach the people through local bodies and community groups.
Ang lagi jong semua jong kita kibaya keren, jong kita kibaya pentau lagi jong kikam, dari ngihin nak kalian jong personally na do pasdang ka jong ya lenti kumu meli jong ka konsulsi ngaju penting kena ba la kumu ngide ben penting kena ba si 4% no na ka bede ba jong penangkan ke skim ke di long hok but di ben ni hok saki saki nung yo ya kiskim bede hok nung kiskim tenre ha kajing tre ki kampat ba pin la bambian kalong tangkung ni la bandon ang ni hang tai we are jing bak la tambak kim dei ban dei bede ha ka ba pin don ya kajing tu ya ka ba pin bam klong la ni ba pin sin no ya ka benta jong kinu.
Members of the Jaintia Students Union or JSU and the Federation of Khasi Jaintia Garo People FKJGP met District Jail Superintendent Waik India after learning that 3 Pana community members accused in the October 9th Pangap clash were to be transferred to Assam Police West Karbi Anglong. It was informed that the West Jaintia District Session Court denied the transfer request. Both JSU and FKJGP have criticized the Meghalaya government for inaction along the Assam-Meghalaya border, warning against scapegoating and exploitation of the situation.
Inaliang yung Jaintia Student Union, the Chimkia ini the one Chinese district jail, where each you superintendents sarkan dia hejing itu organik jingjia, dan aliang yung sarle upai organik jail. Kilem yo jing tip ri ni bahag mombi ku ni bahag ni chong haga court order te yo jing tip chu ile wa to wa hadin ke jing yo yang iu jing fight yang ina do sedang yo wa ke ba po la pangap te na liang yong ki karbi de bu ki kendon wa to hadin de ke ba la pangap to yo be te accuse we you let the prachang ku kem you ha chnong de prachang you kem you assistant wa chnong yang la pangap te na liang yong i le de prachang you defend win bahag tu jing ja to mob case temto iu suk identify via tu culprits wa embenta hak tu kes ujah po la pangap.
Former KHADC chief and opposition leader Tito Stawel Khain has informed that tribal autonomous councils of the northeast will send a reminder to Union Home Minister Amit Shah on the long pending 6th schedule reforms as per the 125th Constitutional Amendment Bill 2019. Expressed disappointment over the delay in meeting commitments made over a year ago, Khain said the lack of progress has raised many concerns.
Baru ni ki tribals ni dan kaju ke common issue dan ki common problem kam tam ha bede bagi influx. Di kadang kani kajing snow jom baru ki tribal di kadang pada is bangi ni nama bangi ni ki lepai. Te kamu kadang kajing snow ba ngila ban syak thambor no dan ni syak ban exploit no hakini ki way back ki benri ki babun ke population ban ini tidak takadau kadang kam hai yang ni ban yo ka jingeda ka apa kala bandai na ka 6 schedule kala bandai na ka ILP dan na ki way back ki mechanism ki ban watra ya ki tribal people dan ki indigenous tribe bakin long secure.
The long-standing dispute between the Lingdo of Right Milem, his subjects, and the Mintris of Hima Milem over the conduct of traditional rituals at Judo has become resolved. In a meeting held yesterday at the CM's office in Mukroh, both sides agreed that the rituals will be performed this year by the Lingdo of Right Milem and his subjects. The ritual was earlier set for November 18th, but postponed by KHADC due to tensions. The event will now be held on December 4th. The ceremony will start from Maunarian, Lom Shillong and conclude at Judo.
Sengaja pensai sekali ki baik dan ki khun ki hajar jangka raj Milem Hima Milem. Te na do menta kasini he na kalian jini hadin menghadap pensyang ke Jingalang te na kalian jogini ki menteri Santur Kharbikur dikila ai kata ka jing munculang kata ka jingnya penbek bahkan ka kam kan poino sa ka jingnya baha sa ka jingnya sutu cumat lang kabi di bagan nyampan min hap hai ben punya baik beriti kumbalabo lasang di kita kilang shwa.
The All Meghalaya Primary School Teachers Association joined a nationwide dharna organized by the All India Primary Teachers Federation at Jantar Mantar, New Delhi on November 24th. The protest opposed the Supreme Court's September 1st ruling requiring all primary school teachers to clear the Teachers Eligibility Test or TET within 2 years. More than 50,000 teachers from across India participated, including over 100 from Meghalaya, representing the Khasi, Jaintia and Garo regions. Meghalaya Butcher Association President Esron Marwin has raised concerns over alleged harassment of cattle-carrying vehicles in Ribhoi district. Marwin said that the association had met the Ribhoi SP Vivekanand Singh Rathore after their vehicles were frequently turned back by the police. He said the SP assured no further obstruction but directed them to alert the police whenever their vehicles leave cattle market so necessary checks can be coordinated.
Kay kapang isyam kini kipanay kipalatep. Kalong kapasusi batang artili tili biyo kipaginong adok ki anong. Hari kibabun hi kiday bet tangon sim kabu kumnuban khaisha Bangladesh. Badi kanirung inay ka jingtho mardor CDC bangin panjing pensai halor kini badi kay kapangilap inay ka jingtho CDC ru badak no bakin weng no ikani ka registration jongki bad kin sis mardor ya kini ru ki jaka de yakini ki masi namar ni iba hajaka ban long kejung ku nam takini nong do hanre mentangi i kalong pendan kejing tim ini.
The Sankinthe Unitarian Union Northeastern India today held an awareness program on the elimination of violence against women and children at the State Convention Centre, Shillong. Principal Secretary Sampath Kumar praised the initiative, calling it an important step toward inspiring and strengthening society. He also highlighted the importance of educating women and children about proper nutrition. Meanwhile, Union President Marki Pasa reaffirmed the organization's commitment to creating a safer and more informed society.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we approach upon Dr. Krimi Monongri, the Secretary Sankinthe UUNEI, to deliver
small few words. Actually, I really
have come to the inaugural function, and
the Meghalaya State Commission for Women, in collaboration with the District Administration of West Jaintia Hills, today launched a campaign to protest violence against women. This initiative marks the beginning of a 16-day activism period against gender-based violence, themed Unite to End Digital Violence Against All Women and Girls. Addressing the gathering, Chairperson of the State Women's Commission, Yamon CA, highlighted the need to navigate social media platforms thoughtfully to avoid harming the sentiments of women and others.
Women's Commission ni isu ho bang hindi ben re na ikon iban pare
Kentu ia je barokhat baton ni mong giba adakar markani ke teknologi ni mla ban pet chu ni mla ban pet ketika yai ke jong ni minta ke juk jong ni minta ni penan kam reng di ban penan kam dari kom betat penan kam ni ke tari ni la ban penan kam ni ke ha dari ke basniu na ka dau long giba champagne yet but banyak hang ya kita ki kendon barokhat but fin like ni ke jingma.
The District Disaster Management Authority, East Jaintia Hills, today held a block incident response team training at Wapung and Lumshnong blocks with staff, civil defense, fire personnel and local leaders. DDMA Chairperson Donna Karkongor highlighted the importance of incident response system, stressing training and preparedness to manage disasters. Civil Defence's Havildar Fersen Duni demonstrated first aid techniques, while H. Lamare of Larimbai Fire Service taught fire safety and precautions during emergencies.
Police man kondonya ketika area but
News around the Northeast. The Assam Assembly's winter session opened amid protests over Zubin Garg's death and eviction drives. Opposition leaders demanded an adjournment motion on Garg's death. Initially blocked as sub judice, the motion was admitted after Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma intervened, stating the government was equally seized of the matter. Treasury bench members will not debate. The government will provide its official response. Speaker Biswajit Dayamari also allowed urgent bills to proceed and cautioned members against statements affecting the investigation. The third Arunachal Rang Mahotsav opened at DK Convention Centre, Itanagar on Monday, launching a 15-day international theatre festival, the largest in the Northeast. Featuring 32 plays, workshops and performances by artists from 10 countries, the festival aims to position Arunachal Pradesh as a hub for theatre and cultural exchange. Chief Minister Pema Khandu inaugurated the event, emphasizing art as a universal language and its role in bridging the state's diverse tribal communities. Actor Adil Hussain, festival ambassador, also attended.
Next, I'd like to invite our speaker.
Of Itanagar, surrounded by the mountains and fresh air, especially important for those of us who just came from Delhi.
A look at the national news. On the spire of Ram Janmabhoomi Temple in Ayodhya, Uttar Pradesh. This marks the completion of the temple's construction and the ushering of a new chapter of cultural celebration and national unity. Speaking on the occasion, the Prime Minister said that this flag represents the renaissance of Indian civilization. He said, "This sacred flag will stand as a testament that truth ultimately triumphs over falsehood."
Deva avasagamaniha bhadarang karnebhihi shreyama deva bhadaram pasyeemakshavirjayataraha sthirairangai spushtovadgosastano Bhirviyase mahi deva hitan jadayuhu.
The Indian Meteorological Department, or IMD, has said that the ash clouds from Ethiopia's volcanic eruption will move from India toward China by this evening. IMD DG Mrityunjay Mohapatra said that the ash affects only aircraft operations with no impact on weather or air quality. Meanwhile, Air India has cancelled several domestic and international flights as a safety precaution after some aircraft flew over areas affected by the Hailey-Gubi eruption. It was reported that the Hailey-Gubi volcano erupted for the first time in 12,000 years on Sunday afternoon.
ኤርታሌ እሳተ ገሞራ በአፋር ክልል አፍደራ ወረዳ የምትገኘው በዛሬ
ये जो वोल्केनिक आश है इसका इम्पैक्ट सिर्फ अपर ट्रोपोस्फियर यानी 8.5 किलोमीटर से 15 किलोमीटर हाइट तक जो एटमॉस्फेरिक लेयर होता है वहां देखने को मिल रहा है। और इसका इम्पैक्ट यही होता है कि जो एयरक्राफ्ट ऑपरेशन है इसमें प्रभावित हो रहा है फ्लूम की वजह से। इसलिए भारत मौसम विज्ञान विभाग काल दोपहर से हमारा जो मुंबई, कलकत्ता और दिल्ली में मेट्रोलॉजिकल वॉच ऑफिस है एविएशन पर्पज के लिए, इनके जरिए सभी एयरपोर्ट्स को हम सिग्निफिकेंट मेट्रोलॉजिकल इंफॉर्मेशन फॉर वॉल्केनिक एश जारी कर रहे हैं। रेगुलर अपडेट हो रहा है, मगर इसका कोई इम्पैक्ट सरफेस लेवल पे और सरफेस एयर पे नहीं है। इसलिए वेदर के ऊपर या एयर क्वालिटी के ऊपर इसका कोई सिग्निफिकेंट इम्पैक्ट नहीं है।
News around the globe. Floods near Kuala Lumpur forced evacuations on Tuesday as heavy rain submerged roads and homes across peninsular Malaysia. Residents were seen wading through knee-deep waters while rescue teams pulled boats carrying children and assisted the elderly and mobility challenged. Authorities said over 18,000 people across 8 states have been displaced, with northern regions near the Thai border among the worst hit. Chinese scientists have unraveled the mystery behind the unusually cohesive lunar soil retrieved by China's Chang'e 6 mission from the far side of the moon. Unlike the near-side soil, the far-side soil has a fine floor-like texture with angular particles, increasing static forces and clumping easily. Experiments showed it behaves more like cohesive Earth soils due to its higher angle of reports. Scientists attribute the difference to the far side's harsher environment with frequent meteorite impacts and exposure to charged particles. The findings will support future landings and base construction. Lastly, in sports, the Eastern West Khasi Hills District Judo Association today felicitated 14-year-old Larika Kharkilyang of Nongdom village for winning a bronze medal at the Sub-Junior National Judo Championship 2025 in Telangana. The association also acknowledged Ban Shemphang Walang for representing the district, noting that the honor aims to motivate him to continue improving. The ceremony, held at Umot Tirot Singh Mission Mairang, was attended by Association President Dravid L. Nongbri, SAI coach Jonathan Lal Rinsanga, Larina's family, and fellow judokas.
Con phải và đâu là cặp bạn mi và practice but may being with some support na kapal kapag kam but ako pero is nayat na district bala support ng mga kapal kapag dan game is support ng stand para go away.
A look at the weather report. In Tura, the minimum temperature stands at 15 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature at 25 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 69%. Moving on to Shillong, the minimum temperature stands at 8 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature at 20 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 54%. Lastly, in Jowai, the minimum temperature stands at 9 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature at 20 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 50%. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Jowai says dry weather most likely. Before we wind up, a recap of the headlines. UDP yet to decide on contesting GHADC polls, says will contest independently if participating. HYC demands a CBI probe into 2022 Mukroh firing incident, says delayed justice troubles victims' families. JSU FKJJP warn against scapegoating after Pangap clash, criticized Meghalaya government over alleged border inaction. And Northeast tribal councils to send reminder to Union Home Minister Amit Shah on long pending 6th schedule reforms. Dear viewers, with that we come to the end of the news bulletin. For more updates, join us tomorrow at the same time, same channel. Until then, goodbye.